back to the International Day of the Disappeared. Let's speak more on this now as we bring in the Protection of Family Links delegate at the International Committee of the Red Cross Nigeria, Serhat Ostok. He joins us from Abuja. Good to have you join us.
Thank you very much for hosting me on this important occasion.
So the ICRC released a report stating that 24,000 persons, and they are mostly children, have been reported missing in Nigeria as of June 2024. I can imagine what the numbers are now, but what are the factors responsible for these disappearances?
Well, these numbers, I think it's important to start by clarifying that, are the only ones reachable for the International Committee of the Red Cross and the Nigerian Red Cross Society. In reality, we unfortunately believe that the real number is bigger than this. Of course, the armed conflict situation in the northeast constitutes the bigger part of these numbers. However, separations due to different reasons, such as fleeing due to crime or natural disasters, are also part of these numbers.
For those that have been, I don't know how many of these cases have been reported, but for those that have been reported, do we know if there is still an active search by security agents for some of these persons?
Well, on behalf of the International Committee of the Red Cross, the search continues until we find answers to the fate of the missing persons. So these around 24,000 number of missing persons, our International Committee of the Red Cross staff, as well as the Nigerian Red Cross staff and volunteers across Nigeria, continue to search for answers on the fate and whereabouts of missing persons.
Now, this has to be one of the most painful consequences of one of the most painful humanitarian consequences of challenges like migration, climate change, and conflicts. How do we mitigate this in a way that the numbers do not increase? Because we understand that in Africa, the numbers have more than doubled. I mean, rather have increased by 25%.
Well, on this occasion, I think it's important to mention that prevention of separations comes in the first place as a crucial element. For example, we undertake activities to inform communities about how they can prevent separation in case of an unexpected situation in their communities. Children knowing where to go, teachers, community leaders, religious leaders knowing how to advise vulnerable people to convene after a dangerous situation happens and where to convene. These are very simple and effective measures that can take place. In addition to that, we should also listen to the families of missing persons who have been working relentlessly and tirelessly across their communities to prevent this tragedy happening to more persons and taking lessons from them.
Thank you so much for your time. We hope that those who are concerned are listening and are making an active search for those who are missing and hopefully recover some of them. Thank you so much for your time. Protection of Family Links delegate at the International Committee of the Red Cross, Serhat Ostok. Let's turn attention now to other stories. A kidnapped kingpin and sea pirate in Akwa Ibom State, Ubong Effiong Achibong, alias Condiment, is dead. The Police Public Relations Officer, Akwa Ibom State Command, confirmed this in a statement. This has happened a month later. The command uncovered an armoring morgue in Umbo local government area of the state, allegedly belonging to the new dead kidnapper. The suspect was killed during a gun battle with operatives of the command in his hideout Uyanga community in Cross River State. The police say investigation with full intent to arrest other members of the gang are ongoing. The Lagos State Task Force says they will continue to attend to calls by Lagosians to read the state of those who have vowed to constitute nuisance in the state. Now, this is coming as the agency commenced a comprehensive operation aimed at ridding the Lekki-Ekpe Expressway of migrants and suspected criminals who they say have been terrorizing motorists and residents in the area. This is contained in a statement issued by the Director of Press and Public Affairs of Lagos State Task Force, Badeyo Abdurrahim. The operation, which took place across key locations including Chisco Roundabout, Legushi Ikati Roundabout, and Marwa Bus Stop, was executed following a series of complaints lodged by concerned motorists and residents who reported that hoodlums would lie in wait to pounce on unsuspecting passers-by and motorists through the agency's feedback channels. Speaking on the operation, the chairman of the Lagos State Task Force, CSP Adetayo Akinrele, said the state government remains steadfast in its resolve to protect lives and property. The Institute of Safety Professionals of Nigeria has called on corporate organizations and individuals to adhere to safety standards. They say adherence to safety guidelines in the workplace will lead to improved productivity and ultimately economic development. Professionals who were at the compliance awareness training in Lagos also called on the federal government to help eliminate quackery in the safety business.
The message for safety compliance is we will create the awareness and tell you those things that we consider as hazards. When we say hazards, that's anything, any situation, any place that has the potential to cause harm. Then how to identify those hazards and then put preventive measures in place.
Audit, evaluation, compliance evaluation, because if people are not well trained, you will get so much accidents and incidents, and that's why we say knowledge is power.
The need for public-spirited individuals to rise and support the indigents as well as those who cannot fend for themselves and need help in the society has been encouraged. This was displayed by the Free Open Hands Foundation during the presentation of some medical facilities to Lagos University Teaching Hospital. The convener, Aminatu Morenike, underscored the need to share love and assist in promoting healthcare services of indigents in the society.
Please remember that nothing lasts forever and everything in life is vanity when we are gone. So let's spread love and be good to humans wherever our feet takes us.
The management of Lagos University Teaching Hospital is quite happy to receive you and will receive with gladness all that you have given us. They are quite numerous, and I think they will be very, very impactful in the management of our patients and in helping some of our patients to recover from their disabilities.
And to some politics now, leaders of the All Progressives Congress, APC, in Odigbo local government area of Ondo State, have resolved to give massive votes to Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa in the coming governorship election in the state. This came after members of Igbo community in the state endorsed Governor Aiyedatiwa as his candidate for the election. Senior reporter Yodeji Moradeyo has more.
Leaders of the All Progressives Congress, APC, in Odigbo local government area of Ondo State. They are united in their quest to ensure victory for Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa and the APC in the coming governorship election in the state. The party leaders, including a former member of House of Representatives, Mayowa Akinfolarin, the State Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Amidu Takuro, and other appointed officials promised to ensure the governor's victory.
Your party must be victorious for it to be strong. That is why we are doing all these things. So we are in support of Lucky. He's our candidate. He's God's chosen. Yes, I competed with him, but God has given it to him. So I have to cooperate with him.
To make sure that we deliver over 91% of our votes for 1 month, for one party. In person of local of Aiyedatiwa, the candidate of All Progressive Congress, APC.
Moment the party signal Honorable Lucky Aiyedatiwa as the candidate of the party, the onus lies on me to use all my strength and my power to gather my people and to fall in line as well.
In a related development, the governor met with members of the Igbo community in the state. At the meeting in Akure, the leader of the group expressed unwavering support of Indigbo for the governor ahead of the governorship election.
All Igbos in the state solidly behind you.
Even in Akure alone, there are so many. I believe these are representatives of the different local governments.
With less than 3 months to the governorship election, the support base of Governor Ayedatiwa and the APC has continued to swell. Ayodeji Moradeyo, TVC News, Akure.
We'll take a break now and return with more stories in a moment. Stay with us.